Nakagitna. Ano ba to? Flop. Diyos ko, nakakashogod to, ha? Paano ba ito ginagawa ng mga totoong vloggers? Ayan, kaelo ko. Nakakasira ng ganda. Parang tanga. Ayan, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, happy birthday, happy new year, Merry Christmas kung kailan mo ito pinapanood. And thank you for watching my first makeup tutorial. My name is Sean, also known as Knowlédge Chanel, and kinakabahan ako, hindi ko alam kung bakit. So, it's been a long time coming, but we're here now. And sorry kung medyo lagi kong tinitingnan yung screen ko kasi I'm only recording on my phone and nadidistract ako sa mukha ko kasi the fuck, ganda ko. Wait, inumun tayo. So, yun na nga. Ayun. So, ayun. So, if you want to see me go from this to this, editing, please keep on watching. So, first things first, I am going to take my hair back with this bandana. Kasi ayokong nasa mukha ko yung buhok ko. And also because I don't put makeup all the way up here on my forehead because this is where I glue the lace. So yeah. First step is primer and I'm using the, oh my god, I'm a vlogger, the MAC Strobe Cream. And I applied it all over my face, concentrating it more on my textured areas para mas kumapit yung makeup doon. Yes, I know that I currently have a lot of acne. Please blame the stress brought about by this government. But I'm not going to go into that further right now kasi ayoko pa munang ma-red tag. First video ko pa to, guys. Now, moving on to eyebrows. I always clean off my eyebrows muna in case na I got any moisturizer and primer in there. Those are going to interfere with the glue and make my eyebrows stick down less. And then we're going to take, sabi nga ni Miss Venus Deluxe, si Maring Elmer. I just use this Disappearing Purple Glue Stick. And I usually just apply it on the outer half of my brows. Going against the grain first. Kung nakatingin ako sa baba, it's because I have my mirror here para hindi masyadong malayo yung tingin ko from the camera. So as I was saying, I apply it to the outer half of my brows, applying it against the grain first and then with the grain. And when I apply it to the half of my brow, I stick it down on an angle. Kasi this, I will keep the front and then I will follow that going up for my drag brow. Idapa mo lang siya. Sometimes the glue stick tends to dry and parang mahirap na siyang ipahid. Some drag queens like to lick their glue stick. But as a germaphobe, I just spray it with water and just dab off that excess moisture on the back of my hand. And then sometimes I like to take the edge and then just make sure I have glue on that angle that I am creating. Then I will take a hair dryer on cool and let it dry. I'll do that 3 to 5 more times, depende sa mood ko that day. And now that I have smoothed down both brows off camera, I am taking my Nishido loose powder and bagong-bago siya kasi kakaubos lang nung isa kong tub. And this is the same setting powder I've been using since I started learning how to do makeup back in 2013. The reason I always use this is because it has great quality, but it's also just like 150 peso. I just press down the powder. I'm just gonna dust off the excess. I'm just going to apply a foundation powder over that. This is just the Vice Cosmetics foundation powder. Next step, foundation. So I use 2 shades of the Maybelline Super Stay. I will be applying shade 112, which is my highlight shade, on the inner parts of my face. I use brushes to lay down all my base foundations and whatever. Pag nag-drag makeup ako, I like to apply foundation first. on the upper half of my face. I say upper half and not just like eyes pataas. Kasi I apply my eyeshadow to my lower lid na agad. I'm just applying this lighter foundation shade on the inner portion of the upper half of my face, down to my nose. And then taking another brush, I will be applying shade 220 on the outer half of my face. So the reason why I do this upper half first is because wala lang, gusto ko lang. Charing. No, it's because I don't want to spend time and waste time on the lower half of my face and contour it and everything and then realize I fuck up. Like I just said, I only do the upper half of my face first in case I fuck up like I did just now and both my brows started lifting. I can just erase it and not have to waste any of the contour work done on the lower half. And through the magic of editing, you didn't have to see any of that. And like, I'm still perfect. Charing! By the way, I go all the way into my sideburns. This is why I like having them shaved down, nasagad, because I don't like the texture of gluing them down. Because I apply my foundation all the way out there, and that is where I start my contour usually. Speaking of contour, the first step in my makeup routine after the base on the upper half and gluing down the brows is actually nose contour, which might be the first time you're seeing anyone do this. And this is because I like to connect my eyebrows to my nose contour. Sorry, wait, let me move my mirror para mas nakita nyo. So the MabuHIEEEE Chanel nose contour starts here, connects to the brows, and goes down on the sides in a V shape into a sharp point on the middle of the nose. I'm already starting to connect it to my brows. And then I just apply contour all over the tip. So I blend it down, going into the inner corner of my eye, like so. If it's a little bit crooked, that's okay because we are now going to go into the highlight part of my nose contour. I like to first take this off-white yellowy highlight shade on the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit to the center of my forehead on the top of the bridge of my nose. See, that's immediately brighter. And then I take a cream white on a sharp, small eyeliner brush and sharpen the highlight. Now that I have that like really sharp, I'm going to take the end of my brush, dip it into the white, and then, oh wait, let me get a mirror for this, kinakabahan ako. Apply a white dot. And that is the tip of my nose. Diba, ang ganda, mukha na akong hindi nakakahinga. And now it's time to set the whole nose. I'm gonna set up to my forehead because having an expressive face has its downsides, and one of them is having fine lines on your forehead at 23 years old. God. Now that my nose is setting and baking, I'm going to be using my cream contour to do my eyebrows. For today, I'm gonna go a bit darker because I'm probably just gonna wear my black wig. So I like my brows to go up and straight out. Oh god, that is not even. Okay, I'm not gonna have a breakdown. That's good enough. I start at where my natural brow hairs are and I draw up to where the arch starts. I like to have my arch like thin and sharp, but the front of my brow to be a bit thicker. Like thick, like juicy. I think okay naman. Mukha naman silang magkapatid na pinaghiwalay at birth. Yung isa naging mahirap, yung isa lumaking mayaman. So, kukunin ko ulit yung white on a flat brush this time. Linisin natin yung kamalian sa ilalim. And then blend out the white. Take the highlight shade again of my contour kit and use that to help blend the edges of the white. So this is one of the reasons why I like using brushes. When I have instances like that, parang hindi sobrang blended yung edge, I can just take my brush with the excess product again para mas lalo siya ma-blend. Unlike pag sa beauty blender, pipiliin mo pa, okay, itong side na to for height, itong side to for contours. Kasi makakalimutan mo, tapos nagkakahalo na sila, tapos parang umali-mali mo, mas wala na, bakit ka na? Dito, hindi nangyayari yun. I'm going to set that with some setting powder, but only the contour part. I don't like setting the brow highlight with powder. Kasi yan yung area na naka-glue down yung brow. And in my experience, nahihirapan na akong i-blend out yung mga eyeshadow pag na-set yung highlights na yan with powder. So, eyes. Ayun, bago ko pala makalimutan, contacts muna tayo. Be right back. So the first step of my eyeshadow after my eyebrows, I actually like to use a blush. For this look, I'm going to be using a peach blush. I find that this helps blend out whatever transition shade I'm going to lay down. And also kasi, I apply my blush in this area. So, from the start pala, kinoconnect ko na siya sa eyes para blended siya lahat. Sharon! O, diba parang wala nangyari? Char. I just want it to add some warmth, and already it helps blend my eye area into my cheeks. So for today, I want to be doing like a yellow, orange, smoky eye. And I'll be using the Zulu by Juvia's Place. I'll be using these two shades, mostly, I guess. Tingnan natin. I'll be applying this yellow shade, this bright yellow shade, as my transition shade on the outer corner of my eye. And the inner corner as well. Kasi most of my eye looks as mixed Chanel are halo eyes rather than full-on cut creases because I find that suits my eye shape better. Blend that yellow into the nose contour and the brows para everything is connected. Outer corner, up and out. Blend na rin natin ng konti sa lower eye. And then just connect the two areas. Since I leave the highlight area of my eyebrows unset, mas madali ko nabiblend yung colors into that part. Hirap kumapit ang eyeshadows sa glued down brows when they already have powder. So I don't powder that para mas mablend ko yung eyeshadows ko. Because blending is key. Blending is my religion. Blend, 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 blend. And another tip that I wanna give to everyone is to not be afraid to blend out your lower lid talaga. Kasi I find that a lot of people tend to forget to do their lower lid. So parang ganda-ganda nga nung upper eyelid mo, tapos wala ka namang anything sa ilalim. It just looks unfinished. Mukha siyang hindi intentional na nilagay. So that is my transition shade. And then taking a smaller blending brush, I'm going to take this orange. Walang shade names yung palette na to, unfortunately. But I think her name is Andrea. Andrea! Nag-invento ng pangalan ng eyeshadow, girl. And apply that again to the inner and outer corners, but closer to the eye for definition. Connect it to the lower lid. And then on the inner corner as well. Oops. So I found that the Juvia's Place brown eyeshadow was not giving me the depth that I want. So I have switched over to Redacted due to a recent scandal Cosmetics Androgyny palette in the shade Dominatrix. And that is what I'm using to deepen my eye socket. Now that my eyeshadow is very fierce and cat-like, it is time to cut the halo crease. Stamping it onto the middle of my eye. Tapos, I look straight into a mirror. Look straight. Sure tayo dun. Char? And that's it. Set the upper part of the lid with a Mother Packer brush and the white eyeshadow from the James Charles X Morphe collaboration palette because I want that top of the cut crease to be the brightest area. Ayan. Habang nandito na tayo sa white, ilagay na rin natin siya sa ilalim ng like. At habang ginagawa ko to, baka gusto nyo naman mag-subscribe, baka gusto nyo naman mag-iwan ng like, baka gusto nyo naman mag-iwan ng comment. Yung mabait ha, char. Actually, kung hate comments, pwede lang din. Sure. Interact with this video para gumanda yung algorithm. Just, since nandito na rin naman tayo, tapangan na natin yung highlight sa ilong. And then for the tip, I just like using my finger. Fingerin mo lang. Exclamation point para diretso sa gitna ng mukha yung tingin. Ganun. Ano na ba gagawin ko? I'm going to take shade Frosting from Androgyny palette just on my finger. I like applying the shimmer shades with my finger and just applying it to the halo cut crease area, blending it over the white. Blend out that halo. Tapos, glitter. This is the Novo Cosmetics glitter eyeshadow candy something. Di ko lang buong pangalan niya. Basta pressed glitter siya. And I will be taking this yellow and this like bronzy Merry Christmas! Medyo weird akong mag-apply ng eyeliner. So I start off with the middle. Kasi gusto ko to less yung gitna. Outer wing. Tapos, connect with a thin line. Sketchy sa inner corner for both sides. So I just like take a black eyeshadow. Sometimes I mix it with a dark brown eyeshadow. And then just apply it to where the eyeliner stops. And then just blend it out. Continue natin yung halo even with the eyeliner. And then same thing with the outer corner, connect to the lower lash line. Now that both eyeliners are on and blended out, balik tayo sa maliit na brush at ang ating white jumbo pencil. Tapos gagawin ko na yung new inner corner ng aking mata. In my head, ganyan siya lagi ka-sharp. Pero may mga times na naki-carried away ako tapos sobrang ganun na siya. For the rest of the waterline, a nude pencil para hindi naman pumuputok yung waterline ko. Set natin yun. And now, we can finally move on to the foundation on the rest of the face. So taking shade 112. And then the darker shade of foundation. Taking this flat foundation brush and applying my cream contour. So I always start right above the ear where my sideburns are and then dragging it almost connecting to the mouth. And then I fill this area in. Oh! Kunyari wala nangyari. And then foundation brush again. And then just help blend that product out. And then doing the same on the other side. For jaw contour, I like to apply it with my mouth open. Because ayoko mangyari yung nagkakat ko dito. And pagkabukas ng bibig ko, makikita mo yung line. So I take it from the ear. Ayan. I blend it into my ear kasi hello. Ayoko naman mukha na my ear is different shade from my contour when it's like right next to each other. Ito diba, kita nyo, pag hindi ko binlend yung contour into the ear, mukha siyang disconnected. So, so now that contour is done, wait lang. Hindi pala. Wait. Linis ba yun? Para ganun talaga. And then, taking the highlight shade from my cream contour palette, I want to highlight my cupid's bow even more. Contour ko na rin yung gilid ng ilong ko. Then, Then, and then. And then. I'm gonna take an angled brush into the cream contour again. That's very lightly. Contour my cupid's bow because I like accentuating that. Oh, okay, ito na. The Gigi Good Rock and Sakura Milk Mustache Time. Now kasi I have this natural line like right here where my lip dips before my philtrum. You call that a philtrum. I apply my white on top of that line and then I just drag it down. Take the white shade again and then just set that with white eyeshadow. What I do to line my lips for drag, kasi I wanted to achieve that like Korean ombre lip pa rin, where most of the color is in the center and blending out, but I still wanted to have that overdrawn lip. The compromise that I found is using a contour shade to line my lips. Kasi once I have everything set down with powder, it looks like skin. It looks like my real lip outline. And then I just fill in the center with the color that I want. Diba? Mukha na siyang totoong labi ko. The milk mustache also helps with the illusion na that is the edge of your lip. Kasi diba the edge of your lip always gets the highlight. So with this new overdrawn lip, instead of the edge of my lip being here, it's there. Diba? 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 Divine? And then for lower lip, just to clean up, taking the highlight foundation shade again. And then I'm just going to set everything with powder. Buff off the excess powder. Ay, I forgot pala. Sobrang confident strokes. Hindi pwedeng mabagal, kailangan mabilis na ganun lang. Anyway, before I finish the lips, instead of going with another cool tone powder contour, I usually take like a nice bronzer. This is from MAC. On just like a medium-sized fluffy brush. And then and taking the peach blush that I used to start my eyes. So if you notice, everything is connected. My nose contour connects into my eyebrows, which also connects into my eyeshadow, which connects into my blush, into my bronzer, into my contour, and just softness. Woman. Cherez. So for my lip, I think I want to do a bright pink lip. So I'm just gonna take the Maybelline Super Stay in Romantique Tiara ME. I'll take flat brush, concentrating the color into the middle. You still get that nice overdrawn lip, but it's still giving you Korean style ombre lip. Lip topper. Patapos na tayo. Final touches. Montage! So remember when I said I was gonna wear dark hair? Well, the makeup matched this outfit. It's an old sweater that I turned into a two-piece set, and I had just made this outfit, and the black wig did not match. And I had also just styled this wig, not planning this look together, but it matches perfectly. So, this is the finished look! If you guys wanna see more, I can't promise that kasi sa totoo lang tinatamad akong mag-edit. Good luck to me while editing this entire thing. But if you can see this right now, it means natapos ko yung editing. So, click like, leave a comment down below, maybe subscribe. If you guys are encouraging viewers, I might wanna give you more. Sorry. So, if you guys like this video, follow me on Instagram. It's at Twitter, at SeanLNDYN. Thanks for watching. Bye! Tangina, sakit ng tak ko, gago. Ayoko na.